Politicians, mtapanic. Tumeamua kujenga mpaka hospitali. If you people need a structural engineer, just shout my name. I will be there with the structural engineer. Okay? Na nyinyi wanasiasa, endeleeni na hizo tabia. Trust you me. Itafika mahali, we, the people who want revolution, tutakuwa na specific public amenities to be used by specific people. Na nyinyi politicians, you won't be part of.
Fear Kenyans. Na kuambia, hii maneno ya hospitali yenye tunataka kujijengea, ina trend all over. Bro, ina trend all over. And even in the different little corners that you can even think of, it is trending up to there. Why? Because Kenyans are tired. They will do things by themselves. Now, I've seen some figures coming out from different quarters of Kenyans, and they say a proper ultramodern hospital should cost between 4 billion to 7 billion. But I wanted to give you the permutations of how possible that is. In Kenya, we are estimated to be 22 million youths. Hata hiyo ni on the lower side, 22 million youths. Now, let's say just a half of the youths watoe 400 shillings, 400 shillings. Half of the youths should be like, let's just say 10 million youths. Watoe 400 shillings. That is 4 billion. Already, you are at 4 billion. Na bado haujaingiza maorganizations zenye nimeanza kuona kwa malive wakisema kwa hiyo hospitali tutatoa sijui simiti, kwa hiyo hospitali tutatoa sijui nini, kwa hiyo hospitali tutajenga.
So we are calling forward everybody who want to support us. Diaspora na wapi?
Diaspora na kila mahali.
Yani hapa nyumbani wamefungiwa. All Kenyans come with your own professionalism.
Kenyans for Kenyans.
Kenyans for Kenyans. Wote.
Sasa na hii idea no. Yeah, isikae mchezo.
Hospital ni top shotter.
Lazima. Hii kitu na happen. Inaenda ku happen. Na Mungu atusaidie sana hii kitu ihappen haki ya nani.
Asha tusaidia. Ihappen tu sasa.
Lazima ihappen. Sawa.
Ripoti wafikie. Land number 1 tumeiona.
Tutawapea
first person. Huyu mtu ambaye amesema anaweza tupea 30 acres. 30 kwenye tutafanya nazo.
Yaani huyo mtu Mungu
ambariki. Kenya moja.
The people shall rise. The people shall decide on how they are going to be ruled. And once those in power fails to honor the people's calls, the people shall rise and form their parallel governments. Why am I saying this? It has been a topic of discussion for the last 1 week, where it started as a rumor and a dream created online by TikTokers, where they started a campaign of building their own hospital, fully funded by their contribution online. It is now not a dream. It has come to life. As Kenyans from all walks of life have joined hands in supporting the Gen Zs in building their own hospital. As we speak today, the committee to build the said hospital has already been formed, and it has started the mobilization. Today evening, the team led by TikTok and MC Chris Kirubi Jr. went to visit a site where a well-wisher is said to have donated 30 acres of land for the construction of the said hospital. Let me read what MC Chris Kirubi said. Idea 1. A Kenyan today gave a deal of 30 acres of land on where to build Kenya TikTok Gen Z Hospital. Tumetoka kuona shamba hii. Esbon Mwangi will give the details. Now, it is something that we can't assume. It is something that the state is currently worried about. According to Esbon, he said that we are happy to announce that today we met one of our supporters who is willing to give us 30 acres of land for our hospital project. Mungu ni nani? Now, going forward, the Statehouse is currently in great panic, for these has set in motion a chain of events that has been viewed as an economic demonstration for the TikTokers are set to fund the 4 billion facility fully, which will cater for the normal mwananchi at zero cost. This comes at a time when the healthcare system in the country is crumbling down to the ground, as the health insurance, SHA and SHIF, has turned out to be a suckers to fund the lifestyle of corrupt government officials. Kenyans are said to make RUTO realize that he has pushed the people of the Republic of Kenya to a point they have to depend on themselves, yet they are paying taxes to the same government that he, William Ruto, is ruling. Now here is the juice. The Gen Z are saying to have started now the building of the church. Kenyans are tired. Kenyans from all walks of life are tired. Tycoons, businessmen are tired with this regime, because the regime of William Ruto does not even benefit those that are those that are rich in this republic. Businesses are down. So everybody is looking for a way to survive. Now, the people coming out, donating their own pieces of land and signing their lands over to the Gen Z to construct the hospital. Now, you know, a 30-acre piece of land is a very large piece of land. That means the whole money that was meant to go into buying land has actually been taken care of. So now we can turn to the construction cost, the labor cost, to paying engineers. And I tell you, engineers will come out, they will donate themselves to draw the layout of the building and structure, at a free cost. This is the country. This is where people have reached. And I tell you, if people are at a point where they can actually build their own hospital, what makes you think that these people can't build stadiums, can't contribute to build stadiums, can't contribute to build roads, can't contribute to starting their own banks? Because as I said, the building and the notion of building a Gen Z funded hospital has also set in motion another conversation of them opening their own bank, which the people of the Republic of Kenya will now deposit their money there. And these Gen Zs will start, it's like how SACCO runs. You know, SACCO, they contribute money towards buying certain assets. Now, these people in the said SACCO have some certain shares. Now, the shares of these amenities that will be built by the Gen Zs will belong to the Gen Zs and the normal mwananchi. At no way the government will try to infiltrate them. And as we said, the government of Kenya, these hospitals that are going to be built, the roads that are going to be built by Gen Zs, the banks, the stadiums, they will not be used or accessible to the politicians of the Republic of Kenya. The politicians are panicking. The people have risen. They rose in the year 2024. They invaded the parliament, and that set in motion a certain order of events, which has led us to this moment. You all saw what happened last week when TikTokers decided to support Kaluma Boy by visiting and funding the treatment of his father in Nyeri Othaya constituency, Nyeri County. Thousands and thousands of TikTokers, thousands and thousands of Gen Zs flooded that area for one purpose: to contribute to Kaluma Boy. And no politician could pull such a crowd. No politician could mobilize such a humongous crowd, because people from different corners of this country drove there for that purpose. Now, let me tell you, when people decide it's time for them to rule themselves, William Ruto and the government of the day should realize they are dealing with a very educated generation, a generation that does not care, a generation that is ready to give their life for the cause of this country to be built. And let me tell you one thing. As William Ruto continues building his housing project, the Gen Zs are also set to start building their own and contribute towards building their own affordable housing, which now they will give to the less fortunate in the Republic of Kenya. I mean, that is the country that we want. And let me tell you, once the state realizes the move and the trajectory that the people of the Republic of Kenya, more so the young generation, are taking, they will at every corner try to infiltrate and try to threaten the Gen Zs against making the decisions they are making. Because now the state will start losing money, will start losing the money that they have been stealing from Kenyans through taxation, through offering medical assistance. Because the Gen Z funded hospital is meant to import even services from outside the country to build a center-free hospital. I mean, a cancer-free hospital where cancer patients are supposed to be treated at no cost. Ladies and gentlemen, the people have risen, and it's about time the state realizes so. RUTO, one term is no joke, and even before one term, things are going to happen that will change the trajectory of leadership in this republic forever. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more news and more updates. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.